Hi guys. Okay, let's do a check-in. I grabbed my heart deck because the heart chakra is getting an overhaul. It's getting activated. The first card out is boundaries to protect your energy. Okay. When your heart chakra is open, which is what this activation is doing, it's opening up your heart chakra a lot. You're going to be seeing synchronicities of the color pink, green, sometimes together, pink and green. You might even get symptoms of like chest pain, heart palpitations, extreme emotions, vulnerability, sensitivity. That's why you need to protect your energy. The sensitivity part, okay? What it's doing is it could be doing a lot of things. Activating the heart chakra. It could be, it depends on what they're doing in this round of activations in this cycle. But from what I've seen in my downloads that they've channeled to me is it's going to help us with more self-esteem. Should have brought my book. I have it all written down. It's going to help us with confidence. It's going to help us speak our truth. Be authentically, unapologetically truthful. Your truth, but here comes back to the boundaries. When you're speaking your truth, right, from the heart, this is what it's doing. It's strengthening your ability to speak from the heart without caring what other people think. Okay, that's a lot. There's more to this heart chakra activation, but that's a big one. I'll just talk about that one. That was a big message with that, is that's what it's going to be doing. It's going to be making it so you can speak your truth without worrying about the consequences. I'm losing my throat chakra. Sorry. Wow. Speaking your truth, exactly. There could be like throat chakra activations mixed in with this, as well as solar plexus. The two on the outside, like the one above the heart center and the one below the heart center, are being activated as well. So your throat, you might feel like groggy. You might think you have like sinus issues, like allergies, but in this case, it'll be related to your throat chakra. And then the the other spectrum, I cannot speak. Every time I say throat chakra, my throat chakra goes. It was just 311 on the timer. 311's been coming out a lot for me. Okay. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been on. It was just 322. It's been a while since I've been on camera, even though I'm not on camera, so I don't know why I'm just getting like these like nerves, which is funny. Again, open heart chakra, right? I'm very sensitive, very vulnerable feeling. Okay, so this could happen to you within the next 3 days, we'll say. You'll start feeling these symptoms. Anyway, the solar plexus, I was going to say, so they're going to give you throat activations in conjunction with the heart activations. And then they're going to give you I've just completely lost my voice. Then they're going to give you the solar plexus activations, those are fun, right? Digestive issues and nausea and a lot. So, all right, I hope that all made sense. So the first card out was boundaries. And then it says clear communication. Oh no, don't get me started on the throat chakra again. It's so bad. Okay. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. It was 4:33 on the timer. 4:33, and now it's about to be 4:44. Okay. Yeah, this is coming out a lot. We're heading into a new cycle. Fresh start, new beginning. 4, 5, 6, that's alignment. You're moving on ahead. You're becoming more aligned with your higher timeline. So here we go. Shift on up. You also, that word's been coming up a lot for me too, is the word clarity. Clarity's on here. Right there. Clarity. Oh yeah, sorry, that word's been coming up a lot for me. I was trying to think, what is the clarity? I was asking them, and they're just like, where do we start? So the clarity, yeah, that word. So there's something's coming in for you that you were uncertain about or confused about, or there was some like brain fog around it. Okay. You also, I was just thinking the weather, it's been very rainy, gloomy, overcast. Definitely the energies that are felt through a heart chakra activation. There's that emotion, the purging, the emotional part. Anyway, I just, side note. The reunion was on the bottom. Soul recognition. It says collaboration and partnership and friendship. Anyway, we'll see if it comes back out, because I was mentioning clarity and the reunions on the bottom. Maybe you're wanting to like, okay, a truck just went past and it said ready on it. Big blue letters, ready. We got a reunion. And somebody just went past and gave me the message of ready, like as if I'm ready. Are you ready? You know, that kind of thing. Interesting. So you're going to be, okay, so maybe you're going to be like partnership. This could be business. This could be love. This could be just soul tribe. Okay. Maybe that's what this is, this fresh, positive new start is bringing in. Some new partnerships, we'll just say. And that can be, you know, like I said, love, business, friendship. But like more like-minded individuals. Oh, we got the release the petals. Yeah, transformation, death and rebirth, shedding and all change. Yeah. It's part of that heart chakra activation as well. It's a big transformation, technically. Yeah, I'm going through an initiation and a rebirth. The rebirth card just came out. We just saw the death, the transformation, and then the rebirth. So this new cycle, you'll be, just take it easy and rest, because the heart activations, this transformation cycle, it's a lot of work energetically. So take it easy on yourself. Self-care, take spiritual baths, spiritual showers, rest, move your body when you feel like you have the energy to do so, but just take it easy on yourself. You might be doing inner child work as well, or have been. Oh my gosh, and yeah, look what's on here. Inner mother, innocence, gentleness, and tenderness. Yeah. See? That is you nurturing yourself back to health, because you've just done a lot of energy work. So you kind of have to recover. This is like the rebirth is the recovery stage, basically. So that's this new cycle starting. Protect yourself, because you're going to be feeling vulnerable. You're going to be getting some clarity on something. I don't know what that has to do with, but it's something. And this mentions the new cycle starting, which is going to start with a rebirth, with a, yeah. There's something else I was going to say. Anyway, okay. Let's see what else I want you to know. Yeah. Stay positive, because look, the sun. This could also have to do with activating your DNA as well, because the sun's been quite active. Oh yeah, look at that. Activations. This is codes. Yeah. So your dormant DNA is being activated. You're here for this. This is the soul call. So it's just a reminder. Remember I said reminder to stay optimistic, because have the higher perspective that you're here to do this work. When you have that higher perspective of, instead of asking yourself, why am I going through this pain? You try to gain the higher perspective as to why you're going through what you're going through. It's all about evolution. It's all about soul growth. It's all about ascension. It's all about transformation and just maturing on a soul level. I was going to say cellular level as well. And I've been seeing 137. I just saw it. Okay. Sorry if I'm talking too quickly. Yeah. Oh my God. Look, it's at the bottom. Harvest. I've been seeing 155 in the timer. I've been seeing harvest. And then I saw 150 or 1056, which is 111. So lots of ones, lots of manifestations coming in, new beginnings. 117 now I just saw, and then 118. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, because I'm channeling. However, yeah, definitely activating some codes. These are the scarlet codes, they call this, the scarlet codes, but it's the solar energy is activating those codes. And you are to remember that you are here to do this work. You are here to be activated. You are here to remember, right? Yeah. But you need to protect your energy. I looked at this. I went right back to number 1 for some reason. It was 11:44 too in the timer. Protect your energy. Boundaries. This heart activation is in conjunction, especially with the solar plexus and the throat, is going to help you strengthen and utilize the boundaries you've already created, and or create new ones. Strong boundaries to protect your energy, because you realize that your energy is the most important thing. That is your power. That is your wealth, right? That is your currency. Okay. I just cut the deck to Rapture. All right. Pleasure. It's a pleasure card. Okay. Keep your, don't. Yeah. And then transformations on the bottom. Exactly. Okay. Perfect. I was just going to say, excellent. There's so much. Oh my God, this card is so much right now. Okay, sorry. The energy behind just all the channeled messages coming in. Okay. I was going to say, stay optimistic. Try, through the phases, through the, when you're going through these activations and this transformation. Because look, it's on the bottom. Transformation again. Transformation's on the bottom again. When you're going through these transformations, we go through waves of them, right? So like a roller coaster. So like you'll get highs and lows. And the hard part is to stay neutral, right? But when you get the highs, optimism, right? Try to stay optimistic during the highs and make sure that you're like doing everything out of love, okay? Whatever you're doing. For yourself especially, self-love. If you're making, like for example, if you're making yourself food, put the love into it. If you're just, and it's just for you, right? Put the love into it. I just saw 1414. Put the love into it that you would put when you're making it for others. For example, it's just giving me that. But I was going to say, keep with this ecstasy, this pleasure card. This is about spoiling yourself, okay? During the highs of this transformation, you're releasing a lot. We're coming up to the fire horse. There's no pressure. There's no like, oh God, it's the end of the wood snake. I have to have everything gone by the 17th of February, because that's when it's coming up, right? in a couple of weeks. I have to have everything gone in a couple of weeks. I have everything released, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't put pressure on yourself. There might be some kind of impatience leading up to the new year, the lunar new year, but don't be like as soon as the fire horse starts, it's not going to be like, okay, it's go time. Maybe for some of you, I just have 15. I'm 15 on the timer. Maybe for some of you it is. Maybe it is the right time. Then go, right? If you get that divine push, do it. We've got 2 weeks from now. But if it isn't, your timeline, what was I going to say about that? Oh no. Releasing. Oh yeah, don't put pressure on yourself to everything has to be gone in 2 weeks, right? Let the universe do it. Besides, it's universe's time. It's the divine time. Yeah. It takes precedent over the lunar time, the lunar calendar, any calendar to me. Divine timing is, they're just like, calendar, what? The universe is like, what the hell is that? So like, yeah, don't put pressure on yourself, because the universe doesn't want you to put pressure on yourself, because they know things take a while to come into fruition. They know things take a while to manifest sometimes, right? So they don't want you to feel rushed, in other words. Okay. I just saw held unseen support. Yeah. I'm going to get one more and then I'm going to end it. I've still been feeling really nervous. Like my hands are kind of like feeling like they could start shaking. This whole freaking reading, it's so weird. It's just weird. So it's in the energies. It might make you feel nervous. There's that sensitivity, right? Your heart's open. So, but just remember, you're building those boundaries to protect it. You're building those boundaries. It's exposed because the boundaries are being built, like healthier boundaries too. Like old walls are being taken down, healing from past heartbreak. Old walls are taking down, but the new ones that are going up are healthy, they're accessible, but with discernment. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh. The rose thread, inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. Again, that's just a repeated message. The inner call. It's like, remember I said have that higher perspective? They want me to cut the deck here. Healing the mother line. Yeah. You're healing, you're doing ancestral work. And that's the mother line right now. Did I mention inner child? Might be doing inner child healing. Yeah, okay. So that's what you're doing. This again, and I was going to say with this card, the inner call, that they're wanting you to have that higher perspective. They're wanting you to remember that why you came here. You came here to do this work. Why are you going through this again? Why are you, if you ask yourself that, like it's like victim mentality, and we've all done it. Oh my God, we've all done it. But it is. Like, why is this happening to me again? Like sit with it and figure it, sit with the pain. That's why they say sit with the pain and ask yourself and just feel everything that comes up as you contemplate. But they want you to, either they're saying like why at this point, why you go through these transformations. You know why you need to keep moving, changing, morphing, shaping, right? Shifting, because you evolve, and you've come here to evolve, and you've come here to show people how to evolve. You're a leader in that sense. So that's why they're wanting you to remember who you are, kind of thing. Have that higher perspective, that you're doing ancestral work. You're healing the ancestral lines. Okay. Yeah. You're going to feel overly compassionate as well and empathetic with this heart chakra activation. And you're going to feel, it's very Aquarius with the word humanity. It's very Aquarius energy. Or like the humanitarian of Virgos and Aquariuses are going to be extra, like in a humanitarian mentality. It's going to be boosted for them. But otherwise, you'll feel it too. There's the masculine coming out. The divine masculine. I'm not even, yeah, I'm not going to go into that at the moment. But anyway, okay. I think I'll stop it there. Just remember why you're here. Make sure you're here to remember why you're doing this work. You're doing this work. The first thing to come out was boundaries. That's why. Because you're learning how to protect your energy more, basically. Anyway, I hope this helps. In my rambling, I apologize. Thank you all, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I love you. Bye.